Welcome back to another video. Since the year is coming to an end, I decided to rate everything that I watched in the month of December. Starting off with number 5, we have Love and Monsters. It is about the main character Joel, who seeks to reunite with his ex-girlfriend after a monster apocalypse that happened 7 years in the past. And I didn't really enjoy the plot to this movie, and the comedy didn't really hit as well, but I thought the performances were kind of good, and I honestly just watched it to see Dylan O'Brien in anything other than Teen Wolf, just to kind of see his acting range. At number 4, we have Amsterdam. No, sorry, we have Top Gun Maverick, and it is a sequel to the Top Gun film that was released, I believe, in the 1990s. And I understand the hype that follows this movie, but like a similar, point to the previous film, I don't really have an interest in historical films with war and fighter jets. But and also in the first half of the movie, it wasn't really interesting to me. But towards the second half and the third act, it was a lot more enjoyable because of the fighter jets and the action sequences. And the performances were also really solid from Miles Teller and Tom Cruise. At number 3, we have Amsterdam. This is about two best friends, a lawyer and a doctor, who seek to vindicate themselves from a crime that they were framed in. And it was surprising how funny this movie actually was, because I actually went into this movie expecting it to be like a full-on action murder mystery film, because I didn't know the genre that it was based in, not knowing that it was a comedy, and it was surprising to see the plot not be taken as seriously as I thought it should have been. So yeah, this movie was very hilarious, and the performances were really solid from Rami Malek, Christian Bale, Margot Robbie. The list goes on. But I understand why it received mixed reviews. The plot was a little bit shaky. Like, I understood the objective and what the characters were trying to accomplish, but I just wasn't hooked onto this movie like at all times. It was just, I think it's just something to turn your brain off to, basically. At number 2, we have La La Land from Damien Chazelle. It is about two artists in entertainment whose events in their lives seem to interconnect, and they just keep on running into each other. And this was a really new experience and a really enjoyable film to watch, because I'm not a fan of like romance comedies typically, but this felt different in my opinion. And the performances from Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone were really nice, and the musical scenes in the movie was also really catchy and great. And the plot was also very well written in my opinion. So yeah. At number 1, we have Parasite. I don't really think I need to explain myself why this film is number 1 for what I watched in December. I already made a video on this. I'll probably put it in the description of this video. But yeah, Parasite from 2019. That's about it for this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Peace.